My topic is on veteran homelessness. The plight of some veterans does not end after the battlefield. It extends to a new battle, the one for a sense of belonging and for a home. We see veterans returning home from war, but to some there is no home to return to. Some find shelters, others stay outdoors, and yet others find comfort in drugs or alcohol. I worked for 2 years as a case manager for the Veterans Assistance Program, a transitional homeless facility for veterans in Chippewa Falls. I will be talking today about numbers and statistics, demographics, veteran programs, housing, and results. So first, let's talk numbers. In our audience survey, I asked if everyone could identify the number of, at any given day, of homeless veterans in the United States. The correct answer was 57,849. Only one out of 18 correctly answered that question. The other one was the audience survey, was the percentage of those populations, of the homeless population, that veterans were, and the correct answer was 12%, and only 2 people actually got that one correct. Wisconsin statistics, 2,164 veterans are homeless at any given day, and Chippewa Valley was rated at 4 homeless veterans, but that does not take into account the Veterans Assistance Program, which houses 40 individuals that are actually classified as homeless. So how do demographics fit in? Demographics, as far as the ages are concerned, for the ages of 45 and above, constitute 68% of the homeless veteran population. As far as gender, male is 11% and female is 1%. In the race category, white is 88%, African American 6.5%, 3% Asian, 2% multiracial, and 1% Native American. This information was taken from the 2013 Annual Homeless Assessment Report by the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development and the State of Homelessness in Wisconsin 2013 report by the Institute for a Community Alliance. And then we also have the economy, which factors into this. When we're in a recession and a high unemployment, there's obviously more homeless because people cannot afford homes and to live. So as in 2008, when we had the financial crisis, until now, there has been a difference in the trend, which we'll discuss a little bit later. So what programs are available to help? The United States Department of Veteran Affairs is mandated by Congress to help veterans, obviously through loan programs, through schooling, and through hospitalization and health care. The USDVA, in turn, comes to the Wisconsin Department of Veterans Affairs and gives them monies to distribute throughout the state to certain programs, including Support Services for Veterans and Families, the SSVF, Center for Veterans Issue, CVI, and Veterans Assistance Foundation, the VAF. So how much housing is there for veterans? As I noted also in the survey, that if anybody could identify a homeless program in the Chippewa Valley, 14 answered no and 4 answered yes. On the WDVA website under Homeless Veteran Assistance, it will list all the veterans transitional programs throughout the state. Chippewa Falls is the one Veterans Assistance Program facility that has 40 beds. King in Wausau, Wisconsin has 27 beds, and Union Grove in Milwaukee has 34 beds, along with shelters and a VA hospital. Transitional program is different from a shelter in that the transitional is actually a 2-year program aimed at getting the person from homelessness to transition back into the community through support, health services, and training and workshops. There are also shelters throughout the communities. Most major cities in Wisconsin have Salvation Army shelters. We have county social services, which have referrals to area shelters and services. And then local religious organizations, such as the Hope Gospel Mission in Eau Claire. So is this working? Well, through these programs that are mandated by the government and by the state to help the homeless veterans, and the awareness is another part of the issue here. In our audience survey, we asked how people felt about homelessness during any time of the year. And the respondents actually were about even between winter and holidays. So that tells me that not only is there the health issue as far as being in from the cold, but also the emotional issue of being alone on the holidays. So how does this all affect the actual trends? Well, along with all the programs and the awareness and the economy getting better, we've seen a steady decline since 2010 in veteran homelessness, down to today's number of 57,849. So in conclusion, we see veterans returning home from war, but for some, there is no home to return to. In America, this will never end. There's a never-ending struggle. There will always be homeless vets. In this speech, I discussed the issues that surround the veteran community as it pertains to homelessness by identifying the statistics and demographics, by utilizing programs and housing to get to the desired results of lowering the veteran homeless population. We owe a debt to our veterans, and this is one way to repay that debt. Thank you.